Hi and a huge welcome to Steve's Kitchen. It is Subscriber Sunday and a special subscriber, Sharon, who's been with the channel a long time, has asked me to make a sugar-free ice cream. Not only that, she's asked for a coffee ice cream, which is one of my favorites. Now, Stevia, if you know it, it's a product that replaces sugar. It's actually fully natural, and if you get it in this form, it goes like for like, teaspoon for teaspoon, so it's great for baking. So if you want to substitute this with normal sugar, of course you can, but we are going to be using stevia and we're going to make the most delicious coffee ice cream you've ever had. Now, all great ice creams start with a lovely vanilla custard, and I've done this one on my channel before, so I'm going to keep this very brief, but if you want the full detailed recipe, get across to here and watch it. Now let's get on and get started. So very simply, a pint of full cream milk into a saucepan, and make sure it's a heavy base saucepan. Take our vanilla. I'm just going to cut that down the middle. I'm just going to scrape out the vanilla beans, and they go into the saucepan along with the pod. And then we just pop this on the stove and bring it up to a simmer. So in a bowl we've got 4 egg yolks, and into that we add 4 tablespoons of our stevia sugar. Now when you're making an egg custard, you don't always add corn flour. But if we add a tablespoon of corn flour, there's less chance of our custard separating. And then we're just going to whisk this until the egg yolks lighten slightly. That is what we're looking for. And then when our milk has just come up to a simmer, I'm going to bring it back over to our egg mix. And what I want to do is just temper these eggs slightly. So I'm going to pour a small amount into the egg mix, and then we're just going to whisk this. Now, this will just stop the eggs from cooking and allow them to temper slightly before we add the rest of the milk. Okay, now I can pour the rest of our milk mixture in and mix at the same time. And then we can pour that back into our saucepan. And I'm then going to pop this back on the stove on a medium heat, and I'm just going to stir it continually so it doesn't cook the eggs, and bring it up to a point where this thickens slightly. Now, I've brought that off the stove, and you can see that the custard has thickened nicely. We can draw a line through it and it stays separated like that. That slightly sweet custard is now going back into a jug. And now into that, I'm just going to add 200 mils, a third of a pint of thick cream. Give that a little stir through, and that will just help the custard come down in temperature as well. Now remember, this is going to be a coffee ice cream, so I'm going to put 4 heaped teaspoons of coffee into this now and give it a little whisk through. And you can taste it at this point and see if it's the right strength of coffee for you. I'm going to be adding some coffee beans into this as well, so bear that in mind. And when you've got the flavour you like, we're going to set that in the fridge overnight. We want that to completely chill down to give us the best chance of making great ice cream. Now my ice cream mixture has chilled down and my ice cream bowl has also been in the freezer overnight. I'm just going to pop the lid on it now, lower my mixer down, and we're going to turn it on to the very slowest speed. Then I'm very slowly going to pour the coffee ice cream into the bowl. And there you have it, 30 minutes from now, that is going to be a wonderful soft serve coffee ice cream. But really, if you want to take it up a notch, and you can either trust me on this or not, I'm taking 1/4 cup of coffee beans, fresh coffee beans, and just dropping it in there as well. Now, I really think coffee beans makes coffee ice cream. You don't have to add it in, it does taste great. And after 30 minutes of mixing, just lift that up, we've got this wonderful, thick, soft serve ice cream. Now we want to get it out of there and into a bowl as quickly as possible. Now you could of course just serve it straight from here, but it's a little bit soft. So what I like to do is take that out and put it into a freezer safe container, and we'll pop it into the freezer for about 20 minutes or so just to firm up a little bit more. Now will you look at that beautiful coffee ice cream. This is absolutely to die for. I'm going to take a scoop of this now. Now me, I'm a waffle cone sort of person, so I'm going to pop that on there. Hope you can see that. Oh, that looks absolutely delicious, doesn't it just? Now, this ice cream is sugar-free. It's very easy to make it with sugar, but I tell you, this is the best coffee ice cream you'll ever taste. Now, I've got to thank you, Sharon, firstly for asking me to do a sugar-free ice cream, and secondly for doing my favourite coffee ice cream. So I hope you enjoy it. I wish I could share it with you, but I'm going to have some now and see what it tastes like. Do you really need to ask? It tastes fantastic. Please share the love, give this one a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video. Be good. Oh, I just got a coffee bean in there, an explosion of flavour. Absolutely wonderful. I'll leave some links to some other videos up here. Please comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Take care. See you next time. Be good.